How's it going? Jason from JC Lawn Tree Snow. Here's what we got going on today. We're going to be tearing down this little factory certified reconditioned Husqvarna 120 Mark II. One thing I've done to it already is I made a little pipe for it already. So yeah, I'm going to tear this down here real quick so I can do some grinding on it and some improvements. For 136 bucks off of eBay. The certified factory reconditioned tools on there you can get. I got it from the seller on there called Husqvarna Sales, and yeah, pretty good condition. It came in really good condition, pretty clean for 136 bucks. And first thing I like to do is take off all the stickers on the saw, you even know how to start it, all that off of there. Especially when they're somewhat new, it's easy to get those stickers off there. It's almost impossible once they've been on there for a little while and they get dirty. They're pretty hard to get off. And all those warning stickers make that saw look retarded. And one other little thing I did is I took my Sharpie and did the felling sights and a little Husqvarna emblem on there, and the felling sights on that one. If it just wears off, I'll just put more Sharpie on there, you know. But anywho, let's break this down and we'll take a look at it and see. I haven't ran it yet. Heard it pop, that was it. And I figured for 136 bucks for a little saw to play with, you know, and have a good limbing saw at the end of the deal. I was kind of considering a Chinese chainsaw on eBay or Amazon or something, but you know, you're getting Husqvarna quality for that same price, you know, 100 and some bucks, you know. It's gonna be way better product, way better stuff to work with. And it was a no-brainer. So for somebody that just wants to dink around, you know, as a hobby saw, you grind on with not a bunch of money into it, you know. It's all about the fun factor. So yeah, let's tear this down here real quick. I think get her done in like 10-15 minutes would be nice, you know, the bare block. And see what the piston and rings look like. Take the stereo cover off. This off here real quick. I believe it was free shipping too. So yeah. Let's take the top cover off. Plug ski. So yeah, it came pretty clean. I mean, there was a little dirt on it. I don't know if you can see there, but there's a little bit of dirt here and there. So it got used a little bit. I think the reason why it came back is the recoil here wasn't fitting properly on here. Kind of misfit back here, and I couldn't understand why. And when I went to go pull it, would only engage once in a while. So when I took this apart here, I undid that screw and this comes off, and there's a spring in there, and that spring was protruding right out this hole right here. So it just didn't look right. I thought it was actually something jammed in the recoil, so I tried pulling on it until I took that part off and seen it was this little spring in here. Must be a spring assist. It was in there back where it was in there upside down. The other side's just a little bit smaller, so when you put that in there, that isn't it coming through the side there. Once I did that, the recoil started working fine again. So That was one issue I had right off the bat when I got. I'm like, what's going on here? Is this Farmer Tech or what's going on? But you know, it's to be expected. That's what makes these fun. You know, when they show up, being factory reconditioned, they were there for a reason. So, you know, when I go into it, I'm expecting that stuff, and that's part of the fun. You know, fun factor. You know. Okay, let's take this clutch cover off, or the flywheel. And we'll give her a little punch here. See, little punch action. Lightly hit that crank. Down over there. I'm hoping this will all come out here after I get the clutch off. I can't really get down at them bolts down in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I'm gonna see if I can get all this to come out in one little deal here after I take the handle off and take this the brake off. Let's take the brake off right now. What do we have here? It's this one. So it's a little bit different than the 440. 440's got transfer caps. This doesn't have any transfer caps in there, so can't wait to see what's going on inside that thing, you know. So we'll leave all this on here, the carb, everything. I'm gonna try to leave all that on there. See if it'll come out in one big piece. Take the handle off, I guess. Just like that. We'll take the clutch off, I guess. Piston stop in there. See what we're having there. Rotate up there a little bit until that locks into place. I'll use that punch again, and I'm going to hit right there lightly. I have a tool that I have for that, but I can't find it right now, so piston stop, a few taps on the clutch. Stop, move some more. Try that again. It's in there pretty hard. Let's see, hold on a second here. Rope or something here. Jam some ropes in there. That plastic piston stop just flew right out of there. Jam a bunch of rope up in there. way. Hold on a sec, I'll pause this for a sec. Okay, I'm back. Clutch off. It loosened up anyway. Really had to hit that thing. Take the handle off. Oops. Take the handle off real quick. Parts flying all over. So, a couple screws and it comes right off. And I'll set that over here. So yeah, lay it on her side here and hit it with the extension here. Had to hit her pretty good several times. But yeah, spin that off. Just get the rope out of here. Clutch. Down over there. Washer, fairing. So it's looking pretty dirty in there. So it's definitely been used. Let's see here. So yeah, there's my little pipe. You know, Buck and Billy Ray's got the key to the bush. Well, I got the lock to the door, literally. That's what I used right here. That's off a Schlag lock. Worked perfect. Let's take that off right now. Take a gander at that. Wrench on this one. Yup, and the pipes from a bike seat. I like that thicker pipe. It's going to be not quite as loud. And usually I stick the pipes right in the muffler. This muffler is so choked off. And I mean choked off. Bad. So, in order to give this thing a fighting chance out of the box, I figured I'd make a pipe for it immediately. It's the first thing I did. But, yeah. Get this off here real quick. You can see the lock to the door muffler. And it actually probably worked for bigger saws too, because I had to make the holes a little bit closer to the center. Saved a bunch of time, so I didn't have to make a plate. I'm telling you. Schlag lock. Plate. I just had to drill them a little closer with the Dremel. So yeah. Perfect opening for there too. And the pipe's actually, the pipe itself is actually a little bit bigger, and so is the so is that plate. This ain't finished yet. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more, and yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's actually a little bit bigger than what the gasket is. So turned out sweet. The lock to the door manifold hack, pretty sweet. Could even cut that all off there and double that up. So yeah, my bike seat post. Can't wait to run that and see what that's like.